Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Longboard Blues, 1975. A YouTuber who's on the rise. Reviewing games, and sometimes friends. But Longboard Blues, 1975.
Hey YouTube, Long Boys Post 1975 and welcome to another Fat Friday video. A series of videos where I take a look at some more interesting things you can find to eat in the high street. This is pretty much more of a snack based episode. But don't you worry, this is not my tea because obviously while I'm very much looking forward to this, Matt's gone. Well, I'm very much looking forward to this because this has the potential, at least for me, because, well, you know what it is. It's Vindaloo seasoned chicken breast chunks. But, especially if you watched last week's video and this series of videos in general, you will know that I absolutely love and adore Vindaloo. It is my favourite curry and it is the best curry. But this is obviously a snack product. But don't you worry because obviously this isn't even enough to fill up Robert. Robert says hello. Hello. So I'll actually be having this for tea with my new sauce I've just picked up. But we'll get to that when we talk about Eddie's Bar. So you can smell these as well. And they're in a bag in there too. These are absolutely banging dying. But if you wonder what these taste like, I have already reviewed them years ago. I also did them with their sister product, which is Hot and Fiery onion rings, and both of them are absolutely banging. But this video is not about these. I just wanted to show you that because I am a growing lad, I simply cannot get by on this as my meal of the day. I mean, who would? Who would? So basically this is a brand new product from ASDA. It's a little bit pricey. It's in the mix and match range, which is 2 for $5, but by itself it's £2.95. I understand why they do that, but to be fair, it's a dick move. Just make this £2.50. Can be eaten hot or cold. How much does it weigh? It's 160 grams, but basically, as you can see, dying. It's Vindaloo chicken breast chunks and it's a 5 chili rating. It's snack chicken. That's a 5 chili rating. Obviously it's not going to be as strong as Axel Vindaloo because that's the sauce that makes it strong. The chicken is just cooked, you know, isn't it? And then it's the sauce that makes it strong. Whereas this is seasoned Vindaloo flavoured chicken, and it's got, I mean, they don't chuck around 5 chili ratings lightly. Well, they shouldn't, because when I come to power, if they do, they will be punished. But can you imagine if they made a Vindaloo with the sauce that gives you the 5 chili rated heat, and they put that in it? Get on that, ASDA, get on that. This is brand new. Now, they do have a section of seasoned meat, which is kind of chunks like this, and also slices. And they have flavours in there. They also do hot and spicy chicken wings that you can have hot or cold in this section, but they're only a 3 chili rating, and they are weak. Anyhow, so they do hot and spicy chicken, not hot. They do sweet and smoky barbecue, quite nice. They do tandoori, not hot but quite nice. Tikka, not hot but quite nice. Extra tasty seasoned chicken. Don't even know what's in that, but it's absolutely banging. Basically, it's a sandwich meat, I don't know, buffet, luncheon, picnic kind of section for meat. But I was looking through it last week and I came across these, and as I love Vindaloo, I thought, hell yes, I got to give these a try. Even if it is a snack and it shouldn't really be in this series of videos, I like to show you what could be decent out there, or what's shit. So basically, had to put this in here. It's a public service. It's a public service. I am aware that I'm wearing the best t-shirt in the world. You're welcome. Anyhow, what do we have in crisp corner? Now, don't let the size of the bags confuse you, because obviously I take my lunch at 3:15 in the morning. In order to get to 3:15 in the morning, because I start at 9 o'clock at night, 9:30 at night I should say, I have a couple of bags of crisps, or one bag. Well, I picked these up in the import crisp shop in Bedminster earlier on, and they are called Chipoys, and basically they feel like what are the other ones? Is it Takis? Do you know those ones? Like, they're tubes, and I want to say they're tortilla tubes, and then they're basically super hot seasoned. This one is lime and chili, and it says at the bottom, intensity I mean, if you're going to put some sort of rating on there to tell me how hot you are, at least make it make fucking sense. I don't even know how to take that in, but I'm assuming it's hot because it says fire red hot. I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Yeah, these were $1.99, a little bit expensive, but apparently they are on Reddit. Who knew? Who knew? The other ones I picked up from B&M, and these were £1, and I have had their sister product ages ago, and it was the cheese and jalapeno baked pretzel pieces, basically toasted pretzel, so it's kind of hard and crunchy, but not like rock hard. Dying here, then seasoned and broken up into pieces. But these are dense, and this, you may not look it, but it's really rather quite filling. Well, the cheese and jalapeno ones were, because they were absolutely banging and amazing. But these, hot buffalo wings. Hot buffalo wings. So I'm all over that. By the way, in case you're wondering what the seasoning was in these, I can't tell you because half the label's been ripped off. Anyway, right, what do I have in Eddie's Bar? Welcome to Eddie's Bar. Only one new item in Eddie's Bar this week, because you know the rules. Every time I add an item now, I have to polish off another item, which I have not actually done for this yet. But this is Heinz Curry Ketchup. Now, this was £2.70, but it's a pretty weighty bottle. There you go, 500 millilitres, 570 grams. But I haven't had this in ages, because I want to say this has not been around for a couple of years, but I do remember having it years and years and years ago, and it's a very mild curry flavoured ketchup. And by that I mean it's kind of a combination. I say that because I haven't had this, and I'm assuming they haven't changed the flavour. It's a combination of kind of mild chip shop curry and actual tomato ketchup, because you can see that while it's curry ketchup, it's still tomato ketchup. So that's kind of cool, and that's kind of interesting, and I remember being absolutely banging. So I'm dying. So I can only assume that they're bringing this back because, well, the public want for it. So anyway, I'll let you know. I'm going to be having that with those bad boys later on. Anyhow, let's take a look at the weather. So we're into the first week or so of October. Still around about 19 degrees. Apparently this weekend it's going to be unseasonably warm because of climate change, because everything's because of climate change, as you know. And it's all your fault. Around about 23, maybe 24 degrees. I haven't started my new job yet, so I'm still a day sleeper. So quite frankly, it's October. Start raining and start being cold. Anyhow, what do I have to talk about that's interesting this week? Well, yesterday I went to the Fleet Air Arm Museum in Yeovilton, because I haven't been there in about 10 years, and it's an absolutely banging day. If you want to see any pictures, please check my Facebook. Yeovilton, it's about 41 miles away. It's about an hour and 20 minutes according to Google Maps. I did it by sat-nav, obviously, and it's not the nicest of drives. In fact, one bit is incredibly stressful, which is why I wanted to talk about this, because it's just fucking to make money and counterproductive for safety, but we'll get to that. So anyway, it's all A roads, and I mean narrow A roads, and I've never seen so many tractors in my life, and there's absolutely nowhere to overtake it. It constantly goes 60 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour, 60 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour. So yeah, it's not a particularly fun drive, and there's quite a lot of bloody hills, and all the markings when you get to Yeovilton on the roundabouts and stuff like that are all screwed up and fucking stupid. Anyhow, that's not the problem. The last 2 or so miles down a dual carriageway, not a motorway, to the actual military base itself has obviously, I've never seen so much construction, by the way, in my life on my way to Yeovilton. Seriously, it was absolutely everywhere, as were temporary traffic lights, again not making it a particularly nice drive. But crikey, it's the Rosses, but I don't know if you can hear that. Anyhow, so it's a dual carriageway, and the entire left lane is, because it would normally be 50, but the entire left lane is coned off and you can't go in there because there is literally one man with a wheelbarrow filling in, I don't know, tarmac cement or something on the left. So it's a 30 mile an hour speed limit. Now, I've heard of these, but I've never driven under them. And there's a big sign, and all it says is, so I kind of know what they were before I got there, which made this horrible. It said average speed cameras. Do you know what average speed cameras are? By the way, there were shitloads of speed cameras all the way as well. Traditional ones, you know, one hit, one shot, you go by, you break the speed limit, takes a picture of you. And I'm not advocating breaking the speed limit. That's not my problem here with this. But they couldn't just have one of those on this road, you know. No. They had banks and banks and banks of average speed cameras. Now, what they do is every time you go by them, it takes a different snap of your speed, then times you over the length of this road, which is 2 miles long, and it works out your average speed Not your speed if you went by a camera, your average speed, and therefore it determines that over this, by how long it takes you to get from the end, from the start to the end, going through these cameras that take obviously your registration and stuff like that, works out your average speed, and if it is over the 30-mile-an-hour speed limit, you get points, you get fined. Because obviously one camera to catch you, that's not enough. They need that motorist sweet, sweet, sweet fucking money. My problem with this is it's unbelievably fucking stressful. Driving at 30 miles an hour is not easy, and I'm not for advocating breaking the speed limit. How the fuck they do it in Wales it's 20, I don't know, but yeah. So you're staring at your speedo and you're making sure, because I don't have cruise control, my old Mini did, my new one doesn't, which is weird because it's higher spec. And so you're staring at your speedo, right? And I'm like 26, 27, 28, round about there. Then accidentally, I don't know how, maybe it was downhill, I went up to 31. And then I managed to get back down again. So I'm thinking, have I broken the speed limit here? Have I not? I mean, it's only 1 fucking mile an hour. But the point is, you're staring so fucking hard and concentrating on not breaking the speed limit and looking at the speed to make sure, because you've got the pressure of these fucking computerized cameras. Just, you can feel their hands creeping into your pockets for your wallet already. But the point is, that's fucking dangerous, because at that point, concentration on the road, you could argue, becomes secondary. So the purpose of making the road a safer place because of these cameras is bullshit, because they're making a dangerouser place if you haven't got, you know, cruise control, because how much you're concentrating on not breaking the speed limit and the stress it puts on you. Trust me, if you've driven under these, I'd love to know what you think. Cruise control doesn't count, right? So it's counterproductive to why they're there, but obviously why they're there is actually just to make fucking money, and they're determined to get the money out of you now, otherwise they just have a standard speed camera. Didn't like it, wasn't fun. Even though my 19 quid ticket is open for a year, don't plan on going back again, because I have to drive through these fucking cameras. Anyhow, let's get back to these bad boys, and hopefully these will make up for that thoroughly stressful experience by being absolutely amazing, because it's my favourite flavour of chicken ever. How shall I eat these? For the purpose of this video, I'm just going to eat them from this. I could definitely make a sandwich with this. That might sound a bit weird to people because the size of the chunks, because as I said, they are definitely a more buffet thing, but I like my sandwiches. I fucking have a Vindaloo flavoured sandwich, could be banging. But then we're jumping ahead of ourselves because these might not be banging. Although ASDA, dying here, definitely has form on its Vindaloo, which you will know because I talked about it last week, because I had a Vindaloo last week. It wasn't from ASDA. If you've not seen last week's video and you like Vindaloos, go and check out last week's video. Anyhow, yeah, their Vindaloo is amazing, but can't, review it in this series of videos because I've had it, and therefore I'd be lying, and I don't like to do that. This series of videos is genuine. Anyhow, so I'm very excited because the first gauge is, what does this smell like? Pokey. Can smell it already. Pokey as you like. Smells exactly the same. Oh, now I'm dying of my salivation. Smells exactly the same as their Vindaloo, which you would hope so. Oh, this could be a game changer. Oh, God. This could be a literal game changer. I'm excited and a little nervous. Right. See, the way I would eat these, because this is how men do things, I eat these with a cocktail stick. Fortunately, I don't have any cocktail sticks, but a fork it will have to do. First world problems, first world problems. Look at that bad boy. See, now, it's clearly seasoned, but also, so I was worried that how much seasoning would there be, but it's the right colour. It's the right colour. That looks absolutely bad. Honestly, the smell, I can smell it everywhere now. I'm going to have to seal this up in a bag. No, what I'm suggesting, because I'm going to eat the whole fucking thing, is if you put it back in the fridge, why wouldn't you eat it in one sitting? What's wrong with you? As I said, this isn't even enough for Robert. Robert still says hello. Hello. Yeah, double bag it. It's a double bagger, if you know what I mean. And by that I don't mean it's an ugly girl at college. I mean, literally, it will stink your entire fridge out. Anyhow, no more fucking around here. 2 tiers, and I should get a fire extinguisher of choice, actually. Slow it down a bit. I'll put these back. Slow it down a bit. Fire extinguisher of choice. Polishing off the 7-Up. That I still have knocked around from 2 weeks ago. I got a little bit of a taste back for 7-Up, but then as soon as I got ASDA knockoff dark lemonade back in stock, I went back over to that because that shit's banging. But space. Space is premium in my fridge, so there we go. If you drank the cherry 7-Up, it is rank. Just thought you should know. Right, so 2 tiers in a bucket. Fuck it. Dear Lord. That is phenomenal. Here comes the heat. That tastes just as good as their Vindaloo. It tastes like Vindaloo. It's not quite as strong because obviously it's not sat there and, you know, slathered in sauce. There's a delay on the heat. It's just come through. It's at the back of my mouth and the back of my tongue, and it's a little bit fiery. However, before I commit my following... No, there it is. It's burning a bit. Good burning because I like Vindaloo. End of my tongue's tingling. It's gonna... Ooh, hit the chest. Definitely. Weird. There's a massive, massive, massive delay on this. I was just about to say, I don't think this is a 4 chili rating. I'm still dying. I'm eating and I'm dying my own salivation. Gotta say, I don't think this is a 4 chili rating, but it's a stage builder. So definitely, whereas the curry, again, because of the sauce and how much there is of it, hits you straight in the face with the Vindaloo heat shovel. But because this is seasoned chicken chunks, it's a bit slower. I was going to say I definitely don't think it's a 4 chili rating, but my tongue is on fire, my chest is on fire. 5 chili rating, more of a 4. Probably say it's still more of a 4, but it tastes absolutely banging. I mean, they nailed their curry. They've nailed this. This, yeah, this is definitely up there, and that's up one chunk. So let's see how the heat goes now. It's definitely, my body loves it because I'm fucking dying here. I'm drowning anyway. I don't even know what that is. It's something. It's a builder. Gonna call it here. It's a 4 chili rating. However, it gets a pass because it's a definite builder. Tongue is fucking flaming now, but it's just not as hot as their actual chili, actual curry. Which back, ooh, a little bit of a tickle, a little bit of a cough going on. It's a definite builder, but it's not 5. But then it's not far off. I say 4.5 because I keep saying that, but it's still building. It's still building, but it tastes fucking phenomenal. Honestly, this is amazeballs. It doesn't have the instant hit that the curry does because of the sauce. I know I keep saying that, but I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying not just describe it to you, but get it right in my head because I like Vindaloos. Anyway, long story short, fucking having this bad boy again. Absolutely, definitely. Palate cleanse. Windy Pops. Double Windy Pops. Triple Windy Pops. I'm buying a lottery ticket tonight. Yeah. I reckon, and I'm going to, obviously not in this video because it'll go on for hours and you'll probably get bored shitless. When you've gone through the whole thing, I reckon you would be feeling quite a bit of heat. But it wouldn't be on par with polishing off one of ASDA's, because they're about 400, sorry, Winnie Pops, 400 grams as well, aren't they? They're chilled Vindaloos, and you have to buy a side portion of rice because you only get the Vindaloo. Because it's like in their proper curry section. All their other curries they do make as ready meals, but not the Vindaloo because I don't understand. It's the best curry. But this is amazing. I recommend this. £2.95, a little bit expensive. Obviously, if you buy 2 of them, you get a quid off. But just make it £2.50. I hate this fucking doubling up shit to save money in supermarkets when it means you've overinflated the price in the first place, and there's a cost of living crisis, and we're all fucking poor because we're working class, and therefore you should just take a breath, Dave. Make it £2.50 in the first place. Get on that. However, ASDA, I praise you. I praise thee indeed. This is fucking phenomenal. 4.5 chili rating. Not 4, not 5. 4.5 chili rating. But it's as good. Well, it's not because it's lost half a chili rating. Well, they make the best Vindaloo. So this is fucking banging tasting seasoned Vindaloo chicken chunks. But then having said that, no other supermarket does this, do they? I don't know. This video was a bit all over the place, but hopefully this is giving you a little bit of insight, because if you like Vindaloo and you like chicken chunks, cold cuts, shit like that, get on this. Honestly, get on this. You'll thank me. And Robert, because we're a unit. Anyway, it's always a love one thing, especially if you've tried these. I don't know if anyone's had because they're brand new, literally last week. And thank you very much for watching. See you later.